This session is regarding simple past tense. As simple word itself refers to that there is no branching, there is no other aspects, there is nothing additional. It is simple. So, simple past tense is generally used to denote an action. Remember, only action or event. An action of past time. Step by step I am going. The past tense of verb to be are was where. It is verb to be. When used in simple past, it becomes was or were. I said that simple past tense speaks about an action in past time. Just to refine this statement, I would like to add one more word, that is completed. Simple past tense refers to an action which is completed in past time. So, you are free to use any completed action of past time in simple past tense. The structure of simple past goes so far assertive affirmative sentence is concerned. Pay your attention. The structure is subject plus V2 plus object. Simple past is the single tense which is in assertive affirmative case takes V2. V2 form is not used in any other case or in any other tenses. Only simple past takes V2, and that is also only in assertive affirmative case. The negative and interrogative form of sentence also does not take V2. V2 is also not used in simple past when we concern about negative and interrogative sentences. The interrogative and negative of assertive sentences, the interrogative and negative sentences rather, are formed with the help of did. Did is also the past form of do. Did itself is V2 for do. It is invoked when we have to form negative sentences or when we have to form interrogative sentences. So let us study the case and structure. Interrogative of simple past will go like this: did plus subject plus V1 plus object. Remember not to use V2 with did. Only V1 should be used when did comes. If you remember this, you won't make a mistake in simple past tense. And negative Assertive negative sentence, just see the structure: subject plus did not plus V1 plus object. So V2 is not used when did comes. When did comes in a statement or in a sentence, then V2 is replaced by V1. That is the principle. That is the principle of simple past tense. While discussing simple past tense, I would like to mention the word ago. Ago is a typical word which is used in simple past tense. Long, long ago, no? Long, there lived a king. So, this is the famous beginning line of a story. In older days, when we were children and our grannies or nannies were telling us some story, long ago there lived a king. So ago word is a typical word which is used in the sense of simple past tense, that is in the sense of completed action in past time. Okay, not in present time, not in future time. Remember, a completed action in past time. That means the time elapsed. So ago word should be used carefully with simple past tense. If you use ago word in other tenses like present perfect or any other tense, then your sentence will be incorrect. So ago is the word which is used in simple past, in the case of simple past, just like V2 which is used only in simple past. Ago is always used with some time adverse, like it has like that, you can say that I forgot this long ago. This one is generally ago refers to distant past, which actually means before now. But it is, while speaking or while writing a statement, ago has a sense of distant past. That means something like long ago. That means it is a distant past. The time is very far away in the past time. A few examples you can see. My brother ate my mutton. Ate is the V2 form of eat. It is assertive affirmative sentence. Just in assertive negative, my brother did not eat my mutton. In the case of interrogative, did my brother eat my mutton? So when did is in sentence, V2 is replaced by V1. So sometimes we do mistake that while using did we start using V2, or sometimes we forget to use V2 when we have to write assertive affirmative sentence. If you want to make your English stronger, if you want to have a tight grip on English language, then V1, V2 and V3 forms of words, verb that are used in day-to-day speech must be learnt by heart. There is no rule. Only in the case of regular verb, you can add in the last ed, the suffix ed, and you can make V2. But while in the case of irregular verb, and I think irregular verbs are the verbs that are more frequently used in day-to-day speech. Therefore, I suggest all of you to simply learn V1, V2, V3 form of the verbs which are very common if you want to be fluent in English. It is the case of simple past tense. So one by one, start building up your vocabulary, start learning the actions. Actions means verb that are seen in everyday life, and learn its V1, V2 and V3 form. Then you will understand English. It will be easier to understand English. It will be easier to speak fluently. And simple past tense, always remember that it is the tense which refers to any completed action in past time. Generally, it is used with time adverb: yesterday, last year, last night, previous day. Such type of past time adverbs are used with simple past tense. And ago is the typical adverb which is used in the case of simple past tense only. Don't use ago in any other tense. Thank you very much.